What's up, gamers? I hope you are doing great no matter where you are. Welcome to or welcome back to the channel. Now, it has been a minute since I did a video on upcoming games, but I had to for this one. It looks really great. It looks very fun for me, and I'm excited to say the game I'm talking about is called Where Winds Meet. And when I first was introduced to this, I wasn't so sure where the premise of the game was going. I just seen a couple clips and trailers, and it was kind of like a wuxia story. And I thought it was going to be like a standard single-player action RPG, but after watching some other creators' videos and playthroughs, I found out that this game is kind of like a hybrid MMO type game. And that's awesome. I like MMO games, and it's an RPG, it's action, it has the elegance of the martial arts, it has a story, and you can grind out missions, and you can do this with other players as well. You can grind for better weapons and gear and story progression. So that's just right up my alley. You had me at open world RPG, action RPG with martial arts. The fact that you can have multiplayer with story progression, and you can grind out for gear and all types of clothes and things of that nature, I'm all set. I'm ready for it. And on top of that, I've heard that it's free to play. That's crazy. So I'm going to be looking forward to putting some hours on that game. I'm a big fan of martial arts games. I'm a big fan of all types of weapons and regular hand-to-hand martial arts. So, yeah, again, I'm just very excited for this game. Even with the trailers that I saw earlier, it looked good. But when I seen the game playthroughs, man, I'm just anticipating this game. So far from what I gathered, the game has 7 different type of weapons so far. It has the regular type of sword, the regular kind of martial arts sword. That's kind of balanced, has many combos, cuts clean. It looks cool. So that's one of the weapons that I would look forward to using. Then the next one is an interesting concept. It's called a rope dart, where they have a dagger on the end of like a rope, and it's like a mix of a kurusagama, I think it's called. It's kind of like a mix of that, where you can swing it around and then throw the dagger in at the enemy and slash it around. And from what I've seen, some of the animations on some of the videos, it just looks cool. The next one, the next weapon is an iron fan. I'm not really big into that. It also has healing purposes from what I understand. So I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the iron. Not a fan of the iron fan. Okay, the next one is an umbrella. You can see the umbrellas like parasols that has the blades in it. You've seen it in a lot of movies, martial arts movies, and that's pretty cool too. They are showing them flying around and shooting darts at the enemies. So that's pretty cool. Plus you can use it like standard, swing it around like a sword kinda, because it has blades at the end. So that's pretty cool. Now the next thing, yeah, that's my thing, the spear. I was always a pole arms type dude, man. So whenever they give me the option to use them, I would always grab them. I like the spear. I like pole arms. Even in games like Soul Calibur, I would always use Keek or Kalik or Sung Mina. So I'm a big fan of the pole arm. So yeah, I'll definitely be using that. That's my first and main weapon. And the next one is called dual swords. Dual swords is pretty cool. I usually don't get into those things. I used to like daggers when I was a fan of, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I was younger, and I used to like dual things, like dual blades. But I'm more like I said, I'm more like a spear guy, sword guy when it comes to it. So I might take a look at it, but definitely spear is the main thing so far. Rope dart and the sword is the next, and then finally they have the great sword. So probably I will run with those four. Combination of weapons is the great sword, the spear, the rope dart, and the sword, the regular balance sword. So in the game you have two of these type of weapons, plus a ranged weapon. Like I've seen some of the videos where they had a bow and arrow. So that's pretty cool for me. I also seen, I don't know if it's an ability, but the guy had picked up some type of echoing device against the bear. So I think that's an ability, but hey, if it's a ranged weapon, I'll take it. But they made the world, like I said, it's an open world RPG MMO hybrid, and they made the world very big, like Wuthering Waves or Genshin, if you played those games, and complete with side missions, world bosses, plus various enemy types. I always like the world bosses because you can walk up on them. Even if you're like a level 2 and they're like a level 50, you can get a hit and then run away sometimes. That is if they don't enclose you in the arena. Sometimes I paid for that. I run up on a boss thinking I was cute, go ahead and cut them and run. Nope, they put you in the arena, so you gonna get this beat down. So I'll be checking. I'll make sure to stay clear from over level world bosses until I'm on their level. But yeah, this thing seems to have elements, status effects, which is a good thing for character builds, because that's one of my favorite things, piecing together the puzzle to make a good character build. So the status effects, as long as certain things like burn, bleed, poison make it in, I'll be fine. I'm looking forward to grinding levels and playing with people. So what do you think, gamers? Are you interested in this game so far? I hope so. I look forward to seeing you on the console version when it drops. Unfortunately, at the time of this video, I was too slow to know about the beta test for consoles. Well, gamers, remember to pray, pick up a controller, because it's always a great day to press start. Bye.